So we're on page 7. You guys, what function has this derivative? Well, yeah. Colin says, how would I go backwards, right? I would take an antiderivative, but you guys, here's the rule. I can't take an antiderivative until those variables are separated. But you guys, by doing this, is this equivalent to saying dy dx equals 2x? Is this the same thing? It's just like third period AP Calc if I say, everybody, go get a new seat. I just moved that dx, but are we still third period AP Calc? So can we still say the antiderivative right there? Yeah. What's the antiderivative of 1? Whose derivative is dy dx? Y.
Let's go.
Okay, so this 1, the antiderivative of 1 with respect to a y will get me a y, because you agree the derivative of y is dy dx? Whose the derivative is 2x? 2x to the second over 2 would just cancel into x squared. Thank you, Seamus. Seamus, is this derivative what I started with? Let me back this up a smidge. Boop. Let me back this up. Is the derivative of y dy dx? Is the derivative of x squared 2x? And is the derivative of a constant nothing? The annoying thing that we got to do is separate those variables first. You're going to see that more in 7.7 and 7.8. Okay, guys, let's do this again. Find the general solution. They're basically asking what function has this derivative. So it would make sense. We just can't write it right here. It would make sense to go like this. You can't do that, yo. Why can I not put those antiderivatives? You have to go technically separate those variables first. So we have dy is the secant squared of x plus 2x plus 5 dx. This is still dy dx equals that. That's still the derivative. Now they're saying, well, wait, what function has that derivative? Whose derivative is 1? Y with respect to y, right? The derivative of y is 1, dy dx. Whose derivative is secant squared? Yeah, the derivative of tangent, secant squared. Whose derivative is 2x? X to the second. Whose derivative is 5? Yes, people. Thank you. So, is a way to check this, can we say dy dx, boom. The derivative of tangent is secant squared. The derivative of x squared is 2x. The derivative of 5x is 5. The derivative constant is nothing. So that the derivative of this should get us what we started with. Deal? Now it gets a little dicier. Is just multiplying by dy dx going to handle getting rid of separating our variables? No. I have a y over there. I'd have dy equals y sine of x dx. And Nelson finally opened his eyeballs and he goes, oh, we do have 2 different variables over here. That's a problem. Daria, what'd you say that you could do to get rid of that y? Yes, so we are going to divide by that y. I want you to keep it separated. We could write dy over y, or what times dy is equivalent to that? Thank you. You're going to want to keep it separated out, y'all, because it's going to be easier for us to figure out our antiderivative that way. Whose derivative is 1 over y? Or whose derivative is 1 over x? ln, natural log, very good, you guys. We got to go with that absolute value bars. Whose derivative is sine? Yes. Plus c. Here's where we're going to get a little bit uncomfortable. They want to know what function, as in like y equals, you know. They want us to get our y by itself. Does anyone remember, how we get rid of a natural log? We got to E them. Boop, boop. We got to E them. Now, when we E something, when you E a natural log, they cancel out. And I'm left with that y. Correct me if I'm wrong. We had an absolute value. And you're like, what happened to my absolute value? What we got to do you agree that value inside could be positive or negative? Meaning the absolute value of -4 is 4, and the absolute value of 4 is 4. So what I need you to do, for me to get rid of those bars, I just need to plus or minus this side. So now I have a plus or minus e to the negative cosine of x plus c. That's it. Well done. Well done. That's the function whose derivative is going to be this. Who would have thought? Now you might be like, well, where did all these e's come from? This has quotient rule in it. And again, different ways. There are different functions that can have this derivative just written different ways that are equivalent. So this is just one of them. This will make more sense as we get into 7-7 on Wednesday. Okay, let's practice this guy.
Whoa there.
Whoa. How are we going to get all my y's on one side and my x's on another? Yeah, couldn't we cross multiply that sucker? Oh, could we say 5 cosine of y dy is 3x squared plus 2 dx? What? Are my variables separated now? Have I changed my problem? No, I just gave everyone a new seat, right? Now, let's go solve for y. Whose derivative is 5 cosine?
-5 sine.
Whose derivative is cosine? Sine. So isn't it going to be 5 sine?
My goal.
Antiderivative of 3x squared. 3x to the blank over blank. To the third, very good. Whose derivative is 2? Plus?
C.
Beautiful. You guys, we got to get y by itself. They're like, what's the function that has that derivative? Let's first divide by 5. So we got sine of y. Sine! Haven't seen that in a while. X cubed plus 2x plus c over 5. Exactly. And now in order to get an angle by itself, bud, we got the inverse sine of all that slop. And that's it. Chloe says, why don't we do plus c on the sine side? We totally could. Check this out, Chloe. Because you're saying the antiderivative of this is still 5 sine. And then I could add a plus c. If I moved that c to this side, if we made this constant, let's say this constant was 10. Yeah. And we made this constant 2. 10 minus 2 is still going to get me some constant. It's still going to get me some kind of constant. Some constant minus maybe not the same thing would get me one constant. So we would still have a constant over here. You could have it on both sides, okay, but this is us just compiling it onto one side. Okay. Great call. Here we go. Hype up. Here we go. It says consider the differential equation. Find the general solution. Y equals f of x. They just want what function gives me that derivative. How are we getting my variables by themselves? Yeah. Can I cross multiply? Yeah. What would we get? Yeah, and my dy, I'm always going to make it my last name. The dy and the dx is a formality. Make it your last name. I think it's going to make your life easier. You got it, girl. So, now that my variables are separated, I can take an antiderivative. Antiderivative of y. Ooh, that's the derivative of y.
Y squared.
Over. Perfect. We got to take an antiderivative of that y. So we're going to add one to the exponent, divide by my new exponent. Love it. Antiderivative of x. Beautiful. Antiderivative of 1. Plus. Beautiful. We're saying, wait, before, if we had this, x squared plus 5 dx, when it was 1 dy, whose derivative is 1? A y. So it's the derivative of y is 1. Do you agree the derivative of this would get me 2y to the first over 2, which would just get me a y? Perfect. Yep. Love it. You guys, we got to get y by itself. Multiply by 2, I dig that. When I multiply by 2, what do we get? Y squared equals an x squared. Oh, sure. You're saying, why are we working so hard, Lambo? Why don't we just put a 2 here? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Or we could have distributed it. Either way. I love it, you guys. Then we're going to square root it, and we're going to be careful. What do we need in front? Plus or minus. Thank you, Sammy. And you're going to see where that's going to kick us in the butt later. That we got to remember that. Yeah, Care Bear. Did I mess something up? I sure did, Carrie. She said, where'd that 2x come from? It was just an x. think I was distracted. Oh gosh, what'd I do? What'd I do? Wait, I forgot. Now it's okay, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. You just did it like you had.
Like already distributed.
Exactly. Are these equivalent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet. Yes, they are. Here's what I want us to try. So, to your white homework packet, we are done in perfect. Oh my God, 9 minutes. Breezy. Let's go flip to page 7 in your homework packet. I gotta make a correction because the answer's wrong. So on page 7 in your homework packet, I gotta change your answer to the first one. 43. That's the answer to 43. That's not typed in your packet. Sorry about that.